Hey guys, what's up? Alex here, also known as Polo Vortex. This is just my FAQ video of sorts, just to welcome you guys to my channel. I made a list of questions and I'm just going to be answering them, just so you know what's going on my channel. We'll start off with the first question here. What games will I be playing on my YouTube channel? I'll be playing obviously Minecraft, as that's what I'm doing right now. But then I'm going to be playing some indie games. A cool game called Crashtastic, that's a nice indie game. I think Euro Truck Simulator 2 is an indie game, I'm not too sure. If you don't know, an indie game is just short for an independent game made by an independent developer. So no game is made by, Ubisoft, Bethesda, all those big gaming companies. But yeah, and maybe I'll be doing a series on indie games. I'll buy a like a cheap indie game, play it every maybe every Friday, every Saturday, every Monday. I don't know. But let's move on to the next question. What and who inspired me to do a YouTube channel? I'm gonna list off a name of a few YouTubers. The first is Official Nerd Cubed. I think he's just utterly hilarious. He kind of does he plays a lot of games every let's play an assortment of games, so he'll download one and he'll play it, do a review on it. He loves to play simulator games. Next YouTuber is Kurt J-Mac. I think sorry about that, I'll turn the sound down actually, that's quite loud. There we go. Kurt J-Mac, as I was saying. I think he's a really cool YouTuber. He, if you're unfamiliar with him, he has a series called Farlands of Bust where he's trying to walk without any cheats or mods to the Farlands in 1.7.3 beta. He can't do it now because the Farlands were accidentally removed, so if you would get to the edge of the world, you just fall right off. And lastly, Paul Soares Jr. I think he's just a great commentator, he's really family friendly. I quite like the YouTubers that don't cuss a lot. Cussing kind of turns me off, so to speak. But, there's a new YouTuber I found. He's not really new, but he doesn't have that many subs. His name's Grazer10. I think, he doesn't cuss, so that's what I like. But anyways, moving on to the next question. How often will I release videos? We're kind of in the dark, so to speak, on that one. I'm not sure when I want to release videos or anything like that. I just kind of, maybe every couple days, I think, maybe I would do every other day. So, I'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. I don't know, maybe I'll, maybe every day, maybe just when I want to. I don't know, that'll depend on how I'm feeling that day, maybe. But on to the next question. My name, Polo Vortex. Not Polo, Pole. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if at the beginning of the video I said Polo or Pole. But yeah, my name is Pole Vortex here on YouTube. The Pole comes from the fact that I'm Polish. I'm not, I wasn't born in Poland, I was born in good old America. Anyways, I just think it's kind of cool to be Polish. I've never seen anybody be proud about themselves being Polish. Not that people wouldn't want to be proud. I just, I've never seen anyone point out that they're Polish. Some people like to point out they're British because, British people are obviously cool. I'm British too. I'm actually 25% British. I don't have the accent though because I've never lived there. But anyways, I think it's just kind of cool to, give a little shout out to any of you Polish people out there. Vortex comes from the fact that I just made that up. I do not know why I picked that. My name is going to be Pole Generex, but I changed it to Pole Vortex. Anyways, on to the next question. Sub interactions. What will I do with my subs? How will you guys benefit from being a sub? I'll do some, maybe some sub giveaways, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll open up a little Minecraft server, maybe a TF2 server. I'm not sure how TF2 servers work. I'm not sure if it's like Minecraft where you can create your own. But I'll just create a server somewhere and, I'll whitelist and all my subs that have an account for that and, do little matches. And by the way, this is, if you're familiar with Minecraft, which I hope you are, you should probably leave my channel right now because I'm going to be doing primarily Minecraft. Even though earlier in the episode I said I'd be doing other things, I will do primarily Minecraft. This thing I'm on right now is a mod pack called Hexit. It came out in July 20 something. I don't know. no, June something. June 21st, I think. This is actually my first time playing it though, so I have no idea what any of these things are. These things in my inventory I just found. I think they're quite cool. I found these meteors. I think they're fun to play with. But yeah, I don't know what a giant sword is. I don't know what a blazing bow is. I don't know if it catches things on fire. We'll see. Oh, I guess it does. Makes sense. But yeah, I'll do some sub giveaways too. You know, maybe whoever can make me the best fan art gets a I don't know, Minecraft plush toy. Maybe a gift card for something. You know, once I get a lot more subs, I'll start giving away probably more expensive items. I don't know. But now let's move on to the next question. Since I'll be doing primarily Minecraft, I'm gonna do a lot of different things in Minecraft. I'm gonna want to do a minigame series, like I said. No, like I did. Not like I said. I did not say that. But pardon me. I just had a brain fart. I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing Hexadon here. I think that'd be really fun. A nice little Hexa series, maybe another survival series. I'm not sure. What is this? This looks cool. Go into this. Uh-oh. Oh. This looks dangerous. Alright, so yeah, this type of Minecraft things I'll be doing. Maybe I'll do some other things. Now, a little bit about myself in general. I'll give away my age, I guess. I'm 14, and I live in the United States. That's all I'll give away about my personal life. I do want to be a programmer when I grow up, though. I think that'd be really fun. Really fun thing to do. That's all the questions I've come up with. Maybe I'll make an updated FAQ when I come up with more questions. But anyways, this is all the questions I have, and I hope that you were interested. I've heard that most YouTubers stay for only 30 seconds of a video before they decide to click away to another video or stay and watch. So I hope that you are still here. Thank you for watching the entirety of this video if you got to the end. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.